Alright, it's been some time since we played this. I don't remember anything going on. Remember that everything's timed. Pay our bill? Call Rupert, Tiger Lily, or Kernan with the money you'd like to get on a new case, or inform them of your decision to work full-time. Okay, so we haven't chosen someone to work full-time for. But we need a call. Number service. This might be where we have to choose who to work for.
Amira, I was beginning to wonder if you were ever going to call again. What's up? Before I forget, great work on the national water case.
Thanks. I see you're keeping up with the times.
I am. And I also know you ran an errand for Tiger Lily.
Are you two acquaintances?
I keep to my neck of the woods and she to hers. It's an unwritten agreement that not only ensures both our longevities, but also keeps things civil. I like to avoid awkward greetings at events we both attend. You know what I mean? Anyway, listen. We need to speak with an important contact, an acquaintance of Philip, and someone familiar with the group that planned the whole thing.
Perfect. Where do we meet?
There's a wine bar I frequent. Low-key, the kind of place that's appropriate for these kinds of things. It's called the White Mare, near Bugis. See you there.
White Mare near Bugis. New case. The King and the Philosopher. See, I don't like the fact the timer runs while we read all this. Hong Kong movie called The Bugis Street. Singapore's biggest drug bust leads to confiscation of 80 million Singapore dollars worth of Chemex.
Amira, over here. Glad you could make it. This is Lawrence. He and Philip were both involved with our shadowy group.
Lawrence, hi.
I guess he doesn't have a voice. Let's skip the intros. I want this to be over as soon as possible, if you don't
I
mind.
understand. Did you know Philip well?
Not really. I only met him once. We were both invited to a meeting, a sort of orientation session, I suppose. They're called the Lupercalia. We don't know more than one or two people from the group. Usually our handlers. They're quite secretive that way. I was paid to do my part to steal the money from Philip's company. Philip opened the doors, in a manner of speaking. I was a runner. I arranged the flights, drove people around. A few others did other stuff, like breaking into the company's internal network.
This group, the Lupercalia, are they based here in Singapore?
I don't know, but I don't think so. We heard of other members in London waiting for Philip, but we never got to meet anyone outside our local group. They recruit their members by referral. You get nominated by a current member, you get in touch, and they give you some sort of challenge.
What kind of challenge?
It was some sort of a test. I suppose it was to root out the idiots. The answer to the test was a set of GPS coordinates, and a time and a date. I met a member there and was in.
Well, that's fun. If I wasn't tasked with taking this group down, I'm sure they would have been right up my alley.
I need to get in. Can I get a referral?
They've gone sort of silent since the whole Philip thing. But yeah, I can get in touch with my handler, but only with a guarantee for my safety.
In a word, yes. Help us out, and I'll make sure we've got people watching your back.
We're gonna need some sort of financial assurance as well. I mean, we get found out, I'm gonna have to make a run for it.
Yes, but don't push your luck. You'll get something, and you'll take it.
Please use these contact details. I'll need to assume an alias. The minute they figure out who I really am, we'll never hear from them again.
Charlene Eng. Alright, you got it. Fine, wait for my message.
Fine. Keep me in the loop.
A few hours later. You've got mail. Guess we paid this bill. Locked door. Alexander stood over the old philosopher, blocking out the sun like a mighty storm cloud. Find the old man in the school of Athens, stand below him, and wait us. Before that, a test of your suitability. Unlock the code with a key. Sometimes keys are shaped like squares. I'm guessing this is the thing. School of Athens. It's Painted by Raphael. The National Gallery bought a recreation of it from the Victoria and Albert Museum last year. Not the location down, but what about the encrypted message? Unlock the code with a key. Sometimes keys are shaped like squares. E-O-E-D. Look at how much time we have on this case. I'm waiting for help. The notebook, I guess. Unlock. Test your suitability. Unlock the code with a key. Sometimes keys are shaped like squares. So if we draw Play-Doh, Fixer, Grove, all 5-letter words, form a 5x5 square. and a wheel. Now the question is, these long roads, A, D, A, E, D, A. You know, it'd be easier if I just take a screenshot. So, how many letters is this? A, D, A, D, A, E, D, A, E, D, E, E, C, E, A, E, E. So A, B, C, D, E. That's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 16 on that first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe the other one would be easier. So maybe they're 2-letter pairings. So DC would be B. DB would be E. AD would be M. And BD again would be I. Vemi. That doesn't seem correct. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe. Let's try D. Could be the opposite too. So 4 down, 3 across is N. 4 down, 1 across is I. 1 down, 4 across is T. 2 down, 4 across is E. So that's NITE. So DE would be S. BD, BE, CD, BV, CE would be E. Then DCBN 7. So maybe we get. Oh, okay, so I think it's might have been 9. No, I think it was night. So that definitely spelled 7. Yeah. Let's just do the last one. So BA is I. There's no number that starts with I. BB. Wait. Sorry, BA is F. So FI, BA, F, AD, E, BA, BB, BA, AD is. Okay, let me start from the end. I'm trying to think. I'm incorrect here. 1, 2, 3. E. E. Huh. That third one spelled 7, but these other ones aren't spelling anything. BB is I. BA is F. AD is T. But it's not A8. Oh my gosh. BA. BB. BB. BA. AD. Well, we're trying to solve this site. Oh, okay, there's a C at the end. Okay, this is why I was messed up. Okay. I didn't see that C wrap. All right, so B A D E C E. Okay, so I think this is 15. Maybe not. E. It's also E, and then the last one should be N. D C D D C. Okay, so it's uh yeah. So if you take those 5x5 grid of Plato, Fixer, Grove, Minos, and Will, and then it's column row in 2 sets. So we have 7. That's 2 to 7, 15. So we'll just go back to the first one. A D is T. A E is O. D M. Yeah, this is not making this A B C D. Yeah, T O M. D D O. Tomorrow. I'm thinking the spells. So or is it D D B E B E is R. Okay. Yeah, so it's tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 7:15. Is that clock been running the entire thing? No. Let's. How do you save? Maybe we can't save because we're in the middle of a mission. The National Gallery, I assume. Where's the National Gallery at? I mean, there's lots of national galleries. I assume it's the one that's here. Singapore National Gallery. That's in the former Supreme Court and City House building. It should be in the Civics District. Okay, yeah, it's in the Civic District. So we need to wait. It's 2 o'clock. Wait for 4 hours. Wait. We mess up. Or past 7:15. You messed up. Oops. Oh my god. I think we definitely screwed up here. Guess we have to redo this.
A mirror. Before any.
Perfect.
It's called. mirror.
Yeah, I don't want to lose this dispute. We don't understand the controls.
Glad you could.
We're so focused on that code.
This.
Lauren, I understand. This. What
Well,
I need.
in a. Yeah,
Please.
fine.
Oh, maybe I'd wait until the following night since. How do we get this email? There's no time on the email. That's. Like, is it tomorrow now? Tomorrow? Yeah, without knowing the time, like, I don't know. There's no time on the message. So how do I know when it's tomorrow night? I guess let's read this message again before we leave. Alexander stood over the old philosopher, blocking out the sun like a mighty storm cloud. Find the old man in the school of Athens, stand below him, and wait us. Okay, yeah, I think it didn't work because I think we actually have to wait until tomorrow. So there's plenty of time there. Oops, not we want to go. Plato, Aristotle, Socrates, and Diogenes. Okay. Diogenes? I'm not sure how to say his name. Okay. The old philosopher. Why was it making a weird noise? The old philosopher. Um, oops, no. Yeah, no, that's fine. 19. You must be Charlene. I am. I am standing under the Diogenes. We know. Congratulations. You have our attention. Meet me at B311 bus stop in Chinatown. I'll wait for you there now. We did it. Yeah, I think I messed up last time because I didn't realize what time it is. How do bus stops work? Chinatown. Bus stop I think we accidentally went to. Imana dia anak lambe saya. That's us. Singaporean? What do they speak in Singapore? I just realized I don't know.
Charlene Eng? I'm at a disadvantage. You are? Ari, a recruiter and servant of the great cause we call the Lupercalia. Tell me something. You know nothing about us. Why did you choose to reach out? I don't know. I guess I needed a great cause, as you put it. I know exactly what you mean. A higher calling gives meaning to our lives, distracts us from the fires burning all around. I won't mince words. The Lupercalia does things authorities would undoubtedly deem criminal, but our purpose is pure. The restoration of heritage and the return of powerful objects of culture and identity back to the people they belong to. I don't follow. We're thieves with an important agenda, Amira. We steal from the rich to give back to the downtrodden. But I'm not just talking about money. Our main purpose for being is to steal the most priceless historical artifacts and works of art from private collectors all over the world. Then, we return them to their rightful homes. An international thief syndicate? Yes, I suppose. Would you like to talk about it in greater detail in a more accommodating setting? Yes. I'm eager to learn more. Good. An associate will get in touch soon. He'll arrange a meeting and fill you in on the next steps. Excellent work, by the way. I hope you'll eventually join us, Miss Eng. Rupert, I've got my foot through the door. I just met a Lupercalia member, and I'm set to meet with another one soon.
Perfect. Do you know what you have to do? Here's something to cover your costs.
Thanks. I'll call you back when I've got updates. In the meantime, I'm off to get thick as thieves with actual thieves.
Look at these with thieves. Well, save in game. Well, there's no getting around it now. I have to choose a client to work full time with. Well, maybe the one we just worked with, since we actually know them. And I'm just hoping we did pay our bills. It'd be embarrassing if we have not. We have all this money in the bank. Yeah, I guess let's work with Rupert.
Yes, Samira. What's up? Excellent. I feel honored that you've chosen to dedicate your resources to our little case. It will be worth it, you'll see.
I can't stop thinking about Philip. Whoever got to him, whatever he got himself involved in, it's probably big.
I concur. We're dealing with something serious here. I think you're the perfect asset to help us come to a conclusion, one that ends with us coming out on top.
1 week later. A week later, do we pay our bill? It's only a week. Oh, it's a monthly bill, so that makes sense. 4553-5229. Calling, come in. That's not a bound call. I was waiting for your call. Charlene, correct? Yes, you are? Not important now. I'll be ready in a few minutes. Any suggestions for a place to meet? Somewhere not too busy, where we can have a conversation without being paranoid. Well, if you're not too picky, there's a place called the White Mare in Bugas. I like to go there for a nightcap. Anna, where is White Mare? Yes, this is fine. Not too far from where I am now. See you there in a short while. Okay, sounds good. See you soon. Ta. Ta. Volonté la liberté. When are we supposed to meet there? Pretty late. But I guess this is a bar. Except we're going to be known at the White Mare. Spy on us. The bald lonely man? What's that he has on his ear? Charlene, right? Yes, have a seat. Pleasure to meet you.
If you don't mind, let's speak first. I'm not too fond of...
Can we turn the sound up?
exchanging names.
That's no way to build
I'm
trust.
sorry, I prefer it this way. It's absolutely important.
Sergey, you're due for your medication. Please take your Histamax in 15 minutes.
Sergey, huh? Damn it. Thank you, Anna.
You're welcome, Sergey. Your health is my priority.
I'm sorry, that was my AI assistant. I have to take medication every 8 hours. Something about Singapore's air.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm sorry for the secrecy. Working with the Lupercalia can be quite dangerous. I need to make sure I'm working with people that won't rat me out or get me in trouble. I'm sure you understand.
Of course, as an undercover, sure, as a criminal like you.
Yes. Our higher-ups have cooked up something good. Something big. A priceless artifact. Not too long ago, Temasek University bought a rare copy of Dante's Divine Comedy. Horrible book, by the way. It's not that fun. It's a well-preserved 16th century print. Only a few left of its kind, and probably the last one that isn't in the hands of individual collectors.
Okay, we need to fix the sound. Why is it so terribly balanced? Max that out, and then we're lower. Mute these two.
We're going to steal it. The book is kept in the library at the university's campus. Since it's rarely visited on account of, on account of no one really reading books anymore, you can waltz right in. But in order to actually steal the book, you'll need to disable the camera systems, cut off alarms, etc., etc. That's where I come in. I'm somewhat a big deal in the information systems freedom of access community.
Information system freedom.
Oh, please, huh? What an ugly word. We're more than just nerds wearing hoodies, smashing keyboards in a dark basement. We are artists, and my handiwork will get you to the book. That's right. The security system protecting the glass case isn't hooked up to the network. From my research, it appears it has a complex system in place that detects the location of other books in the library. I'm not exactly sure how it works. So part 1 of our 2-act play is to... I want you to leave this little device in a place with a good view. It's a wide-angle camera that's made to look like a tiny book. Place it between the books on the shelf, and no one will pay it any attention.
Why don't you, instead of using a tiny book, a normal sized book? Because someone's going to be like, why is there a tiny book here? I'm just imagining a really, really, really tiny book.
They close at 8. If you can't make it, then go tomorrow. They'll open at 7 in the morning. Keep in touch.
Goodbye, unidentified individual.
News. New contact. Alright, so they open at 9 tomorrow. Or they say 7 tomorrow. No, I already forgot. There's no place. It's 7 a.m. Masek University in Toa Payoh. Wow, this is a treasure trove of valuable books. Almost no security, too. I guess no one cares about printed media anymore. On to business. Better find the Divine Comedy. Ode to the Durian. Oh, humble Durian, with your thorny ways, divide us all emotionally with your smell that goes for days. Some say that you're king, while others say that you're a gas leak. For me, you are gold, the white well that I still seek. Your wonderful layered flavors are often misunderstood, but know this, my humble Durian, I'd sneak you everywhere if I could. It's pretty good. What is this? Dante's Divine Comedy, a worthy prize for the Lupercalia. Pluck it out right now and make a run for it, but I bet that would sound enough alarms to catch everyone's attention in a 5-mile radius. Baby steps. And you find a shelf to place Sergei's surveillance device in, somewhere central, preferably. Right, no, it's not my thing. Find the central shelf to place Sergei's surveillance device. So we want a place that hasn't been really read. Oh. Did not mean to place it there, but hopefully it's fine. I think I messed up. I think I need to place it higher up. $24 hours.
You beat me to it. I was just about to call you. I think I figured it out.
Put me out of my misery and tell me everything then.
It's right out of those mystery adventure movies I used to watch as a kid. Whoever came up with it is a proper geek. Okay, listen. One of the rows on one of the bookshelves contains books that aren't actually books. They're switches. The staff pull 5 of those books in a sequence and voila! The glass case opens and closes.
I know it's inappropriate considering we're planning a theft, but that sounds really awesome.
I know, right? I'm glad you think so. Okay, here's how it works. I was able to hack into the security interface, but as predicted, the system is incapable of being opened remotely. It has to be opened through the switches, but what I am able to see are hints from which books to pull and in what sequence. It updates daily. They're quotes. Some are quotes, some are more vague. But I'll leave that to you. Here's the plan. Head to library past midnight when the human guards are replaced by robot security. I'll disable them without triggering an alarm. Get into the rare books room. I'll call you and tell you what the clues are. We'll have plenty of time to figure it out, but the next shift of human guards arrive at 6 a.m. Also, it appears that the security system locks down after 3 failed attempts, so please, 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 get it right by the 3rd try.
Sheesh. Okay, no pressure.
Listen, you were able to crack Ari's little puzzle. She has faith in you.
If we're going to do this, let's do it. I'll call you when I get to the campus.
Great, great. Remember, get there past midnight and get out before 6 in the morning.
quite a task. You believe in me? I don't believe in me. I'm nervous already.
Rupert, we're at a crossroads.
What's the deal?
I'm one test away from being accepted into the Lupercalia.
Well, that sounds like good news. What's the test?
They want me to steal the 16th century edition of the Divine Comedy from the Temasek University's rare books library.
Well, that escalated quickly. I mean, I sort of get it. If you're going to set up tests for initiates, you might as well go all the way. Steal the Divine Comedy. Genius! Oh, that book must sell for a small fortune in the black market. I'm really taking a shine to these guys.
Rupert, can we focus? Am I going to do this? Am I going to commit a crime? A pretty serious one. To undo another?
Sorry, you're right. Well, look. The Lupercalia stole enough money to buy all those rare books in that library a few times over. If you're confident you can do it, do it. We'll cover your tracks.
All right. Sometimes I wonder what I'm getting myself into. I thought being a PI was pretty straightforward. Take a few photos of a cheating husband, catch the bad guy using company funds.
Well, you can still walk away, Amira. But you won't. I know you won't. I think you already made your mind up. You just needed to hear me say, do it. And I'm saying,
Do it.
do it. You got this. We're about to go past the point of no return. You ought to be excited. I know I am.
Call you later.
Nine and 6. Yes, we wait. Drives me nuts. We can't save it because you can't pause it because you can pause it there. The clock just seems to run way too fast. Can we slow the clock down? But I guess if we do a screenshot, I think that pauses time. So I mean, I guess it's 1 a second, so that gives us 10 minutes. So it should be, I guess it should be fine. They give me a puzzle I couldn't solve in 10 minutes. Let's go 12. Just, oh yeah, time puzzles make me nervous, especially when they're ones where like require like writing it down and logic. We get 3 tries as well. Pumped up. T minus 30 seconds. Curfew in 3 hours and 48 seconds. Curfew. Here we go.
Ah, perfect. I've got everything ready, just give me a second.
don't have a second.
Okay, everything's down. The door should be open. Walk in and call me back.
Okay, we're in.
All right, I see you. The bookshelf you're looking for is on the far side of the room from you. The switches are on the third row from the bottom. Good. Here are today's clues. Jubal.
Jubal. Alright, so 1. Jubal.
Dick Diver.
Dick Diver.
Rostam.
Rostam.
Miao Yu.
Miaoyu.
Parfion.
Parthion.
That's it. Remember, you only get 3 tries. If you get 3 failed attempts, we're done. Mission aborted. Understand?
No, not really.
Good luck.
Arguably no valuable copies of various novels. Mournful eyes stared. Royal blue jacket almost completely worn away. There are 15 books on the shelf. Some of them are probably switches. The first one is Jubal. Blue Jubal. La Bouge. Is it an anagram? Hmm. Julius Verne? Jubal. I don't get the clue. Man of the people. Chebe Chinua. Manufacturing consent. Herman and Chomsky. The idiot. Dostoevsky Fyodor. Dostoevsky. Tender is the Night. Fitzgerald F. Scott. Orientalism. Said Edward W. Summa Theologica. Aquinas Thomas. Stranger in a Strange Land. Heinlein Robert A. Ulysses Joyce James. Around the World in 80 Days. Julius Ferns. Shahnameh Ferdowsi. The Mahabharata doesn't have an author. Dream of the Red Chamber. Chao Zuquin. Don Quixote. Miguel de Cervantes. Selected poems of Wang Wei. Henry K. Millsap. Labyrinths. Jorge Luis Borges. One Dimensional Man. Herbert Marcuse. Some of them probably switches. Oh. I don't have any clue what Jubal can mean. What has J in it? It's an anagram. James Joyce, Julius Verne. Jorge Luis Borges. No A in Jorge Luis Borges. No B over there. Doesn't, yeah, none of these. Can't be an anagram. It's gotta be something, quote or something from one of these books. It might just be one you have to look up. This game does rely on you using the internet. Fortunately, the internet is too good and it's just going to give me an answer, and I don't want that. Jabal refers to primarily to a biblical figure in Genesis 4:21, recognized as the father of all who plays the harp and flute, signifying him as the inventor of music. The name means stream or ram's horn. It also refers to a 1956 Western movie, Jabal Fresh. So it's biblical. The Western starring Glenn Ford. Jubal Hubra. What is the Mahabharata? The Mahabharata is a Smriti text from ancient India. Ulysses sounds promising. Jabal Early was a Confederate lieutenant general. I don't think that's anything to that. This is tough. It's not Ulysses. Ulysses. Clue Jabal. Jabal Early, such as Old Jube, Life and Times of General Jubal. Jabal, a character in Robert Heinlein's Stranger in a Strange Land. That's nothing that's in here, right? Robert Heinlein. This one, I have no idea. I mean, are the other ones going to be easier? I'm so lost right now. I feel like the idiot. Maybe it's the idiot. I feel like I just have to look up every single one of these. I don't want to get the answer by accident by being too exact, because then it's just going to show up this game. Anything to do with Cain? Something to do with the Bible there. It would make that would be the answer. His father's Lamech. Anything to do with Cain? That's why I think it's the Mahabharata. I'm gonna just try it. We got a few. Okay, so we didn't get it wrong. Real book. Oh, they're not real books. Did we have to look for one that's not a real book? Okay, so we got it wrong. We know it's not those two. I mean, should we go with Ulysses? That was our first guess. Or actually, Around the World in 80 Days might have been our first guess. And okay, so the ones we thought it were are not. And we have 4 that are written off now. Man of the People. Okay, it doesn't seem like it's a Man of the People. Herman Chomsky doesn't seem like it's them. The Idiot. Sketch of Tons of characters in this book. I don't think it's that one. Tender is the night. I don't think we get this stuck. I thought it would be a little more clear. Or I'm just completely missing something. Edward said 1978 book. I'm gonna try Jubal character in book. Jabal Harsha, Stranger in a Strange Land. Dick Diver. Okay, so it's the same books too. Tinder is the night. Rostam. I just needed a epic Shahanama. Meow. Yeah, just trying to be careful not to get the answers just thrown in my face from the game. Dream of the Red Chamber. Then Parthenon. Probably be easier if I was doing this in front of my computer instead of trying to do it on my phone. The Idiot. Of course it worked. Oh, I'm a little rusty on this game on how much it requires you using Google or searching Wikipedia. It's cool, but last time I played it, like, it kept just giving me answers from like walkthroughs, which defeats the purpose.
Hi, Rupert.
Are you calling me from a police station?
You know I'm not.
Well then, I assume Singapore's biggest heist of the year was a huge success. And are you also now a newly minted member of an international crime syndicate?
Well, when you put it that way, don't tell my mom what I do for a living. Not like she'll care, but you know what I mean.
She ought to be proud. Brilliant work.
I'm waiting for a call from Sergey, the Lupercalia member who helped me pull it off. He'll let me know what's next. In the meantime, I'm gonna make some coffee and cuddle up with a Renaissance-era book.
You're in now, Amira. Things just got real. Don't forget what you're there for. Find out what you can about this group. Do what you must. We'll bring them down. Eventually.
Hey, watch the pressure valve. I'll do my best.
I know you will. I've transferred the payment for a job executed beautifully. Call me soon. Let me know how it's going.
Case closed. One week later. Oop. Take a little break there. Case solved.